Are you ready to be surprised by hearing the latest and greatest technological advancements in our world? From artificial intelligence to using pigs' hearts for humans, the tech world is constantly pushing the boundaries of what is possible. Here are 10 such technological advancements that are going to transform the world in the near future. Robot knowledge sharing. Whether they are in factories, warehouses, homes, or streets, robots are powerful, but at the same time, they are dumb too. They perform well in tightly controlled environments, but every new situation throws them off balance and causes them to break down, which can be costly. The robot knowledge sharing technology, as it's being called by researchers, aims to provide a standardized method for robots to exchange information with one another. The information would be collected through trial and error, which we already know is an effective way for artificial intelligence to learn. It could take many shapes and sizes, from being able to recognize an obstacle on a road to being able to grasp a complicated shape. With this technology, it is easy to say that efficiency would skyrocket and costs would decrease at a rapid speed. Smart street poles. As cities strive to adopt new technologies to improve their efficiency, sustainability, and overall quality of life, street poles will become an essential infrastructure element. By embedding a large number of IoT devices like cameras, sensors, monitors, displays, etc., into existing light poles, we will be able to monitor and control them centrally, making them the center of smart city services. These decades-old fixtures of city life will soon be used to charge electric vehicles, control interactive lighting, manage parking, and manage crowd control. They will also form the basis for citywide Wi-Fi or even 5G networks, allowing for advanced computing and communication to support intelligent urban services such as autonomous vehicles. They are here, they are useful, and tomorrow they will become even more so while remaining cost-effective. However, there are still many challenges that must be overcome before smart street poles are widely adopted. These include ownership complexities, changing return on investment, asset management, and data orchestration, as well as cybersecurity and privacy concerns. Decentralized autonomous organizations. Let me tell you what the future of work will look like. You will be working on something you love. You won't be required to go through an interview process to do any job. You will work for multiple employers, all of whom pay you on the basis of a contract you didn't sign. You will compete with colleagues you don't know for rewards. You will be remote, globally, and always on. Sounds like a dream? A nightmare? Welcome to the world of decentralized autonomous organizations, or DAOs. According to many fans of the technology, DAOs are going to be a way for humans to work together as a group in the digital world to make decisions. They will do so with two key tools. First, the rules governing organizations will be expressed in a series of if-then statements encoded directly into a blockchain, rendering them both auditable and permanent. Second, voting shares are distributed to stakeholders as digital governance tokens, which are also stored on a blockchain. By doing things this way, the legal jargon of traditional organizations and their hierarchical structure will be replaced. Digital twin of a customer. Have you ever wished for the ultimate crystal ball? If so, you are in luck. Because companies are using AI to build digital twins of their customers. They will be able to forecast the future, but only to the extent that they can predict which brand you are going to buy next. With the right combination of data such as purchasing habits, browsing habits, social media accounts, geolocation, social connection, dynamic algorithms, and artificial intelligence. It's now easy to build capitalistic digital copies of specific people or personas. In addition to helping companies understand and predict behavior, these replicas would also provide a cost-effective way to test how changing purchasing environments would impact customer decisions. With tighter markets and higher borrowing costs, companies have little room for maneuvering when it comes to products, services, promotions, and marketing campaigns. Being able to play games with categories of customers like we used to play The Sims will undoubtedly reduce the cost of failure and maximize shareholder returns. And that's the point, right? 4D printing. Please do not get confused by hearing the word 4D, because I am not saying that we will be able to fabricate and access another dimension anytime soon. Then what exactly is a 4D printable product? A 4D printed object is a 3D printed object that can alter its properties when a particular stimulus is applied, like submerged underwater, heated, shaken, not stirred. One of the biggest challenges of this technology is finding the right smart material for all types of applications. We are doing some work in this area, but we are far from being customer ready because we haven't mastered the reversible changes of some materials. The technology will find its best use in places like healthcare, where pills can be made that activate only when the body reaches a specific temperature, and in fashion spaces to make clothes that tighten up in cold weather or shoes that increase grip under wet conditions. High-temperature superconductivity. HTS stands for high-temperature superconductivity, which refers to the fact that certain ceramic materials have zero or very low electrical conductivity at temperatures greater than that of a normal superconductor. This means that high-temperature superconductors can be cooled using simple liquid nitrogen, rather than requiring expensive and difficult-to-manage coolants such as liquid helium. HTS can also withstand much larger magnetic fields than low-temperature superconductors too. There are many applications for a superconducting material, and one such field is in the electric power sector. HTS will reduce technical losses and increase energy efficiency, improving the environmental impact of the electrical power sector. There is some talk of using HTS in fusion reactors in the future, but it is too early to say definitively. Ceramic is becoming a viable technology for some practical applications, but it is currently more complex and expensive than comparable conventional technology. Fitness gaming. Fitness gaming is no more the same thing you used to think of when you thought of video games. Video games used to be for people who were lazy and didn't like to exercise. But now, they can help you get in shape by making you sweat and burning calories. The benefits of fitness gaming are far-reaching, and people are more and more interested in playing fitness games every day. Fitness gaming, also known as active video games, has been around for a while. However, it has recently become more popular and is on the rise. VR fitness games are gaining popularity because they use 3D environments and make you feel like you are in a physical fitness center or gym while you're playing. AR fitness is also growing in popularity as it is a fun and interactive way to get fit. Fitness games are a new frontier of video games and are expected to be one of the biggest trends in 3D video games in 2024. Li-Fi. Li-Fi is a technology that uses light to transmit data from point A to B. It does this by using light to encode digital data and then turning on and off LED bulbs faster than people can see in order to transfer the data. The data is then sent to the photoreceptors, which can then decode and transfer it to a more traditional radio frequency like Wi-Fi or 4G or 5G. There are many benefits to using light to transmit data. Because light is used, the rate of transmission is very high, up to 100 Gbps, which is about 5 times that of 5G. The fact that there are already so many LED bulbs around us suggests that there will be lots of cheap access points for receiving data in the future. The light waves used for Li-Fi don't pass through walls, but can be reflected off them. This reduces the risk of hacking, but seriously limits the indoor use cases of Li-Fi. One major problem that needs to be solved with Li-Fi is that it requires you to be close to an active light source. Because of this, the range of Li-Fi is very limited, and it can interfere with other sources of light such as natural sunlight. Sand batteries. A sand battery is a type of high-temperature thermal storage that utilizes sand or similar materials as a storage medium. This is all possible because of a process called resistive heating, which involves heating a material by means of electrical current. The primary purpose of the battery is to act as a high-power and high-capacity reservoir for excess energy from wind and solar. The energy stored in the battery can be used as heat for homes or to heat hot steam or high-temperature process energy for industries that often rely on fossil fuels. As the world moves towards more and more renewable energy sources, the intermittency of these sources creates challenges for energy networks. However, the use of a sand battery can help to improve renewable energy production by ensuring that there is always an opportunity to benefit from renewable energy, even when the surplus is large. The world's first commercial wind-powered sand battery is located in the western Finland town of Kankanpää and is connected to the district heating network, heating homes and commercial buildings, including family homes and municipal swimming pools. Xenotransplantation. Putting a pig's heart into a human doesn't sound like a good idea, but it's one of the newest medical procedures that's moving at a rapid pace. What exactly is xenotransplantation? It's a surgical procedure that involves transplanting, implementing, or infusing human cells, tissues, or organs from animal sources. One of the most common operations performed so far has been the insertion of pig's hearts into a human. It's been done twice, but one of the patients only lived for a few months and the other is still being studied. In these operations, the heart can't be put into a human right away. Some genes must be removed from the heart, and some human genes must be added, especially around immune acceptance and preventing excessive growth of the heart tissue. These operations are risky, and there's no guarantee of success. However, it's safe to say that in the near future, we could see a steady stream of animal-derived hearts or tissues being transplanted into humans who need them. Before we finish, let us know in the description link what you would like us to talk about in our next video. Thank you for watching the video, and if you like this video, please press the like button and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this.